Hi there, thank you so much for coming. Could you please introduce yourself for us, please?
My name's Kyla. I am the Maynooth Students' Union President for this academic year, and I am a graduate of Media and Sociology here in Maynooth, and I come from Cavan.
What has your experience been like working for the Student Union since 2020?
So back in first year it was fully online, and I accidentally found myself signing up to be an academic rep. Went for it again in second year and ended up on our MSU Student Senate. The following year I went for the Arts, Celtic Studies and Philosophy faculty convener position on the executive. I worked over in the Info Centre. March 2023 I ran for the full-time position of the Vice President of Student Life, and I really enjoyed the role, and that's why I decided to come back for another year. And then I ended up running for president later on.
What kind of events did you run?
The kind of events I ran last year specifically were very student life orientated. I was really involved with the organisation of Orientation and Freshers Week, and there's nothing better than seeing new students come in the door and they really appreciate what you've been doing. Bingo Loco, it's such a common thing, but when you have it and students come up being like, that was such great crack, couldn't believe it. I think one of the best events we've done so far this year is definitely the Techno Tuesday during Freshers Week. It was brat themed. We had drag queens and different things like that, and a massive shout out to DJ Sock because they provided the music for it, and it was great crack nonetheless.
What made you want to work for the executive committee?
I don't really know what made me want to kind of get involved that much. I think it was from like previous people who had held positions that I ended up going into. It kind of persuaded me to get that experience by going for it myself, just to try it out. So I did it in my final year. I was a part-time officer, and it was good to kind of get that experience. Being able to be involved so much in the union, it really pulled me just to keep doing it for as long as I can.
What has the recent election process been like?
So the by-elections for the presidential position, I can't lie, it was kind of stressful for myself because I had been in the role of acting president as well as vice president of student life whilst running in an election, and a lot of things were happening around the union at that time. But I had a great group of students helping me with my campaign, and it was really rewarding to see students put that faith in me to run for president and start in the role that I am in now.
What is your favourite thing about being the president of the student union?
Being able to be that person for the students that's there at really high up committees, or even on a national level. Like since becoming president, I've gotten to speak to national media and stuff. I just think it's a good opportunity to be able to raise Maynooth students' voices on that platform.
Would you recommend running for the MSU Senate or Executive Committee?
Definitely, I'd really recommend it to a student, even if they don't really understand what it is. It's good to kind of get involved, because I think a lot of students don't realise the amount of things we do for students, and one way to kind of get to know that a lot is through Senate and then building your way up to exec.